I remember I told you yesterday that I was going to tell you about a risk I took for a lady when I was in College of Education. I was in my second year. I was NC2 when one of my classmates in the college, came to me and was like, Kuni, please, I have a sister. She is from home economics department and she has been, she has been writing this course for many years and she couldn't pass it. And in fact, she has already graduated from the college, but the course is the reason why she hasn't collected her certificate. I was like, your sister? Home economics department? And the lady was like, yes. I said, okay, so what course is that? She said, like, I think, is it heck 111? Like, that girl had already graduated from the college, but she was still coming to write a course that she has been carrying over since NC1. So I think it's like uh, a course that has to do with chemistry in, like home economics or something. I think they offer chemistry in their first year. So, and you know, home economics is a department that is, like 95% of the uh, candidates in that department are ladies. So I was like, can't, isn't this going to be a very big risk for me? Like, I know that going to that kind of exam will require many, like girls. I'll be in the midst of many girls, and I was like, "Hi, this thing is very risky." Oh. So like they were just begging me because they knew I was actually like I have this strong foundation in chemistry, so it wasn't going to be like difficult for me to, like pass that exam. So they were insisting, they kept begging me, and then I'm like, God, let me just try it. But this thing is a very big risk. So on the day of the exams, I actually wrote my paper in the morning, and then the paper that she was supposed to write, it was an afternoon paper. So when I finished writing my own paper, I said, okay, I was going to try it. I went there without my school ID card because if eventually they get to, like check my ID and they see that I'm not I'm like, I am not the candidate for exam, I'm not from that department, I'm going to put myself in a very, very big trouble. I went into that exam, my heart was beating so fast. My heart was beating, my heart was pounding because I knew if I get caught, I was going to leave school. I was going to be expelled from school. So when I went to the exam, I sat down and then I took the exam. I didn't fill the information. I didn't fill the name, the matric number, and all those stuff. I just wrote the exam. And to God who made me, I wrote that exam. I wrote that exam in 10 minutes. The paper was actually very, very simple. The problem is that I think the girl, she doesn't really have foundation in science. So when I finished that exam, and then like I came out, they were waiting for me outside actually. When they saw me, 10 minutes later, they were like, what happened? What happened? They didn't allow you to write the exams. I just laughed and I smiled and I told them that I'm done. Guess what? Thank you. Thank you was what I got for that risk I took. What I was paid was a thank you. And actually, the girl passed the exam. When results were out, I contacted the other lady and I asked her, she said, yes, she has passed the exam and she will soon collect her certificate. You see, I took a risk that helped her, scale through a course that she has been carrying over for. over 3 to 4 years. If I was caught in that kind of risk, I would have been expelled from school. But what did I get from her? Thank you. No, I'm not even saying maybe she should give me anything, like maybe give me money or give me, some people would even, in that situation, some people would want to take advantage of the girl. Some people might request for, sex, intimacy, anything, you know. The girl, she's actually beautiful. She's got everything. But I just did it to help her. But I'm telling you that that was a very stupid risk. Because I was also risking my own future, my destiny. If I was caught in that situation, it would have been a very terrible story for me. I would have been expelled from the college, and it would have been a very, very big stain to my reputation, to my family name. The society, the kind of respect the society have for me would definitely have dropped. Now, these are just few of the many risks I took for women, and it's actually not worth it because if it were men who were in that situation and they come begging me for help, I probably wouldn't have helped them. But because it was a woman, I took that risk, and then it's 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 not worth it. It's not worth it. There are risks we take in this life that we aren't supposed to take them. There are risks that are not even worth it. We take risks for certain people that ordinarily, if the table were to, turn, they will not do those things for us. But anyway, I have learned my lessons, and I have, moving forward, when I gain admission into the university, I know to some extent I can help if I'm I can probably help my classmates in an exam, but not to a point where I will exchange exam scripts, or not to a point where I will, do something terrible to, implicate myself. If I can help you, fine. If I cannot help you, so be it. So you see, that was what I did in the college. It was a very, very stupid thing. So those of you who are still in school, there are risks that when you want to take, they should be calculated risks. It shouldn't just be any kind of risk. Just take risks to, jeopardize your own future. No, 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 no. Don't try that kind of thing.